Moving on to the next life hack of Plutarch, he said, how can we protect ourselves against becoming a bad character, a bitter character, a negative character, a manipulative character, anything toxic? He said, how can we prevent that from happening? Because he said that, if you have a glass, okay, and it has clear water, say this is your soul when you come into the world, you are, a glass of fresh, clean water. Now, if we keep throwing dirt into that water, at first it may dissolve the clean water, may dissolve it and may absorb it. But if you keep pouring dirt into that clear water, what's going to happen? It's going to become muddy, okay? And so what Plutarch says is you have to be very careful of the influences that come into your thoughts, especially. You have to be very careful of who you hang around with, okay? You become those 5 people that you are hanging around with, all right? You have to be very careful what influences you allow into your thoughts so that your thoughts don't become poisoned. You only allow the best, as you do in your diet, you will only take in clean food, food that's full of vitamins and minerals. You're not going to take in junk. It's the same way, and even more important is the kind of thoughts you're taking in. So Plutarch said, only hang around with the excellent. Only, or at least if you have to work with people who are less than excellent, if you are surrounded by zombies and robots, as I like to call them sometimes, people who are not aware of themselves, they're sleepwalking, you can have compassion on such people. You can assist such people, but be careful that you don't start taking in their misery thinking, their envious thinking, their bitterness thinking. You don't want to acquire their habits, because you are going to end up exactly like them. The ancient Spartans at their festivals used to force their helots to swallow large quantities of raw wine and then expose them at the public tables to let the young men see what it is to be drunk. This is a quote from Plutarch, and what he's saying is that the ancient Spartans, in order to demonstrate to their youth how not to be, they would have some of their soldiers get really drunk at the tables, at the parties, at the gatherings, and to on purpose get drunk, okay, so that the young people could see them and show them how ridiculous these drunk people are and how dishonorable they are behaving, and how they really lose their virtue and their sense of dignity when they get drunk. Okay, there is nothing admirable in being a drunk yobbo or, on the floor and just throwing up. Some people, because when you hang around with people like this, you begin to think it's cool to get drunk. But the Spartans, they actually demonstrated, they did lessons to their youth how not to be, and to really look at this behavior objectively and to say, does this look cool to you? Is this how you want to be drunk and disgusting? No, you don't want to be that, in other words. So this is how the Spartans taught their youth.